There's Mr. Peter Hynes, Chief Executive of Mayo County Council. He's somebody who knows Westport extremely well. He was our town manager for a number of years, so we're delighted to welcome back.
Thanks, Anne. Ambassador, Minister, Cathaoirleach of the West Municipal District, elected members, agus Gwine Ushla Galer, Bwellam Reduce Fearfalcha of Kahania, Quick on Okaj, Specialty Shop. It's a great pleasure to be part of this celebration, a celebration that will mark, I think, the end of a phase in what's been happening in the town, because this was actually one of the only things, Cathy, that wasn't quite finished in the town. It's been a challenge for many years to figure out what should actually happen on this corner, and this actually marks, I think, almost the finishing, the completion of the town of Westport. So it's important. Just this little corner needed something, and this is it. So it's a great pleasure to be here for the celebration. The other thing that it marks is just the permanent, and I mean bronze will be there forever, Ronan, pretty much. The permanent statement of the pride of the people of this community and of this county in the achievements of the town of Westport. And I think one of the important things that Cathy didn't mention is that the paper of record, which has put Westport on record as being the best town in Ireland in which to live, will never ever run that competition again. We've been told that it won't be rerun. We've been told that it's a unique once-off, and the title can never go anywhere else. For this title, we don't have to worry about Meath or Kerry or Dublin or any of those other smaller towns and counties that do great work as well. On another note, it's always a pleasure to be back in Westport. I mean, it never rains in Westport, ever. And the people are always in good humour, and they're always friendly, and there's always a smile and a welcome, so it is great to be here. The other reason that it's great to be here is because it gives me a chance as Chief Executive to say thank you to the team that put this together, and that's our own County Council team to start with. And that's firstly to welcome Tom Gilligan, who's our new Director of Services, whose first official gig this is, and also to thank Martin Keating, who was the man who championed this particular endeavour among many others over the last several years. With Anne and with Simon and with the rest of the team here, they have done a magnificent job on behalf of Mayo County Council, and I'd like to say thank you to that team. Cathy has mentioned the project team, and as always the core of any artwork is the artist and the inspiration and the whole expression of the idea of the Sentinel, and for that we are very, very lucky to have had the enormous local talents of Ronan Halpin to produce this magnificent piece of work. Thank you, Ronan. Now, whatever about the head of the minister appearing on this, and I have no idea what might happen after the election, I would like to point out that there will be no posters, no banners, no slogans or anything else attached to this piece of art. And we will see where the election takes us after that, Minister. The rest of the team, very briefly, and I know it's cold so we won't keep you too long, but our structural engineer, Brendan Mulligan, it's quite a challenge to get something of this scale to actually stand up there, and all the health and safety and regs have got to be met as well, so thank you, Brendan. To Mark Forbes Jr., his assistant and son of Mark Forbes Sr., two generations of people working for the good of this town, and there's a lot of that around. To our stone supplier, Donald McLaughlin and Neil and Colin Halpin, to Rory Duffy, who did the stainless steel rails, to Sean Corcoran of Electric Skyline, who did the lighting, to our contractor Tony Munnelly, who put in effort way above and beyond here and has produced a magnificent corner for the town. To the architects involved, and every good job has at least one architect, this had two, that's Gita Keane and James Jennings. To our neighbours who facilitated the work, that's the Gibbonses, Edwin and Maura. and to the people who actually made the adjudication here. The panel was chaired by our own Gaynor Saville, who's with us as well, and to Rona and the Tidy townspeople who have produced the canvas on which this piece of art is displayed. Thank you very much. To the Brown family, and there was a reference to the open day in Westport House. I'd like to thank them for that, and to Aidan Dunn, Frank MacDonald and Noel Kelly, who were involved in the adjudication as well. Finally, could I just say it's great to have this turnout to mark the celebration of a major achievement for the town, one that will be here for a very, very, very long time into the future. It's an honour and a privilege to be part of the occasion. Agus gur maithagí as ucht éisteacht.
Thank you very much, Peter. Now we have someone who needs very